We're fixing to start here. Thank you so much for joining us as we get ready to kick off our McAllen Marathon Scott Crane Memorial Run. We are coming off of the McAllen Holiday Parade presented by La Plaza Mall. Overwhelming success for the City of McAllen, and we know that that's going to bleed into this weekend as well. I want to start today with some special introductions. Our representatives from Texas A&M Healthy South Texas, hands up please. Thank you for joining us. Luisa Collin, Texas A&M AgriLife Extension. Evelia Castillo, Texas A&M Health Science Center. Our Commissioner Veronica Whitaker. Where are you at, Commish? City Manager Roy Rodriguez. Of course, our amazing Mayor, Jim Darling. He totally prepped them for that. Thank you for joining us, Ms. Sasha Crane, and children Taylor and Diego, Mr. Robert and Baudelia Crane, our federal judge Randy Crane, and his beautiful wife Michelle, Miss Debbie Crane Aliceda, and children Nico, Ali, and Sophia, and Miss Audrey Crane. Thank you for joining us, Crane family. Also with us today, Dr. Ponce from McAllen ISD, wearing his proud maroon. Board President Conrado Ito Alvarado. Our McAllen School Board member, Mr. Tony Forina. Our fourth grade students from Castañeda. Also Mario Reina, our coordinator for PE and health for McAllen ISD. Carlos Sanchez from the Monitor, always supporting us. And also with us today, our Assistant City Managers, Joe Vera and Mr. Jeff Johnston. Thank you for being with us. Chief Victor, thank you for joining us. And we're going to begin today with a welcome from our fabulous mayor, Mayor Darling.
All right. Thank you. I got them all cranked up for you this morning. It was such a pleasure. One of the kids said it looked like he thought I was, who it was? Yeah. He thought I was Donald Trump. I thought I was Donald Trump.
Yeah, I thought he was Donald Trump.
I got a new buddy. So thanks for all being here. It's okay, buddy. You can go back to He wants to be mayor too someday. But Healthy South Texas was launched by Texas A&M University in September as a 2-year pilot program to fight preventable diseases in the Rio Grande Valley. And unfortunately, we need this program here, and it's working, and people getting out and exercising is great to see that, and better health is a better way of life. And the event will be supplemented by a packed weekend, which includes a McAllen Kids Marathon. We got kids out here that are doing that. That's fantastic. And we have the McAllen School Board and McAllen ISD to thank for that, and thank for all the kids participating. I understand we have a great turnout, and it's fantastic to see that. I'm doing it except at 10 yards at a time, so I don't know if I'm going to get my certificate. And the 5K race being held on Saturday, December 12th, and of course the McAllen Marathon, the Scott Crane Memorial Run, to be held Sunday, December 13th. This is a part of the Healthy Texas Initiative, a combined effort between Texas A&M Health Science Center and Texas A&M AgriLife Extension Services to spread education and prevention for common health diseases like diabetes, asthma, and infectious illnesses. Funded by $10 million. We get all the $10 million? We get a check for that? Is that the check? We get a check presentation? Okay. Appropriate by the Texas legislature this past session to help make our state and region healthier. If successful, this program will be replicated in other parts of the state and possibly the nation as a way to lower Medicaid expenditures and make America healthier. We always want to be the first, and this is a great opportunity to do that. We'll have a bunch of booths, screen residents for asthma, diabetes, and give health and nutrition tips. And we'll also promote their own Walk Across America, Texas, which is an even more important program which everyone, adults included, can participate in. So like I said, this is a great community effort. It's a great community effort with the school, with the monitor, with these kids back here, with South Texas, with the Crane family. We're so honored to have you with us today and Sunday. It's going to be fantastic. A great way to certainly remember Scott and all he meant to our community. So thank you very much. It's a great program. And thank you.
Thank you, Mayor. Up next, our fabulous city manager, Mr. Roy Rodriguez. I said fabulous.
I'm glad she said fabulous. Good morning. Good morning. Before I say anything, I really want to welcome and thank the Crane family for being here. You're making this day, Saturday and Sunday, a very special day for us. So thank you again for being here. I also want to thank the school district for helping us in everything that you do. This past weekend is a great example of the things that we can accomplish in this city with the partnerships that we have, and at the top of that list is McAllen ISD. So thank you for being here. And then the third group that I want to thank is all of the employees that make all of this happen. You know, we come up here and we have a great time doing it, announcing these kinds of events, and then talking about the success of all of these events, but we can't do it with all of those employees that you saw working so hard this weekend to make that incredible event a 100% true success. It's just a testament of the kind of staff and willingness to be perfect. So thank you, all of you and that are here of the city staff. Yes, thank you. You know, several years ago, the City of McAllen City Commission, the mayor and the commission, made a commitment and made an objective of the things that we do, and that is that we are going to become a very special destination city. And in order to do that, you've got to have something to offer. You can't just say we're a destination city and you are. It doesn't happen that way. So the City Commission has worked very, very hard the last several years to put those pieces into this beautiful puzzle or mosaic that we're calling the City of McAllen. And whether it's the improvements to the airport or the bond issue that we passed a couple of years ago to improve streets and parks, or the parade that we had this weekend, the Christmas in the Park, all of the awesome activities that we present for this community is part of that mosaic, that puzzle, in order for us to become that great destination city that we know we can be. This is one of those. The McAllen Marathon and now Scott Crane Memorial Run is one of those showpieces of the City of McAllen that we're going to continue to grow. In fact, even before this marathon that we're having this weekend, we're already talking about what are we going to do next year to make this better, because we're going to work really, really hard. One is because our community deserves it, and in memory of in great memory, we have to make this one of the best things that we do. So we're going to continue to work hard at it, and we welcome you. We thank you for being here. It's going to be an awesome, awesome weekend that showcases McAllen again for what we are, and that's the greatest city in the state of Texas. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, kiddos, our city manager, Roy Rodriguez. Next up, the Crane family was nice enough, all of them, to join us today, and so we have some remarks from Federal Judge Randy Crane.
I did not know I was going to speak today. I'm going to be running on Sunday next to my wife, Michelle, who's going to be pulling me along. Looking forward to a great run. I think it'll be just a great event. The weather is predicted to be really nice. It was sort of Chamber of Commerce weather the last 2 years, and I think that we're going to keep up that same tradition of having that beautiful weather Sunday morning. I'm kind of curious. I look around, and a lot of the city leaders I know are running. Ito Alvarado, I see him out running all the time. I would love to just see a show of hands of who's going to be participating on Sunday. All right. Yeah, I mean, I see a lot of these people out running. It's all right. That's right. I see Dr. Ponce's wife. We have the Crane families put together a number of relay teams. We're going to be wearing our official Crane family shirts that we had made for this event. We're really appreciative of the city for naming it after my brother. He was a huge supporter of fitness and of making McAllen a destination city. So I want to echo some of those remarks. This is one of those pieces of what makes a city great. All the different things, you put them together, they make a wonderful city, and having a great marathon, I think, adds richness to the city that makes it a destination city. Didn't know I was going to speak, don't have much to say, but I just want to thank everybody for putting this together and supporting the marathon.
He didn't know he was going to speak, but that was amazing. Thank you, Judge. And now, Miss Sasha Crane.
Thank you. Well, I was a little prepared. I wanted to be, but I'm echoing a lot of what you already said. But there are a few additional remarks I would really love to make. So good morning. It's going to be a beautiful day. This is a quote from Scott Crane on the morning of last year's McAllen Marathon. It was his last interview and was conducted by the City of McAllen's very own Roxanne. Thank you, Roxanne, for pinning him down in all his excitement and asking him about that morning's run. What a difference a year makes. He would be embarrassed by such attention, as you all very well know. He hated the attention. He would say that he loved to run. It was to encourage a healthy and active lifestyle. That he encouraged City of McAllen to step outside the box and create a McAllen Marathon. Not just a marathon, but a Boston Marathon qualifier. This would be a great reason to attract fellow runners from near and far to make our city a destination. It would not only cause a running buzz, but as he saw it in the last few years, running and biking clubs would have a huge increase in membership. It wasn't solely because of Scott's enthusiasm, but it was contagious. And you could see the increase of activity along the linear parks, Bill Shoup, and Fireman's Park. There is not a day that passes that I don't think I see him running along the hike and bike trail. And I will forever be grateful for the legacy he has paved for his children, his nieces and nephews, and the people of our great city. Thank you to the City of McAllen for embracing his vision, his enthusiasm, and allowing his legacy to thrive. I'd also like to thank Mayor Jim Darling and the McAllen City Commission, Mike Hernandez, Director of Parks and Rec, City Manager Roy Rodriguez, and the entire city staff for their continued support, and Chief Victor. My beautiful children, Taylor and Diego, who are my pillars of strength, and my wonderfully strong and loving family, and my most amazing friends. Thank you so much, and we hope to see all of you at the marathon on Sunday.
Thank you, Sasha, and it is going to be a beautiful day, and I'm so blessed that I got to share those moments with him. He was amazingly excited to be part of the marathon and to see his vision come to life, so thank you for that. And now our superintendent for McAllen ISD, Dr. James Ponce.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning, students. Good morning. You know, we talk about a lot of things, and we try to bring it together, and it is appropriate that the students are standing behind us, because when we talk about our city, we do talk about the present, but we also talk about the future, and the future of our city, as we talk about, and everything we do is based upon our relationship with the city. And I do want to thank Roy, I want to thank the mayor and all the commissioners. We always have the conversation about what are we doing for our city, what are we doing for our children. So when you talk about today and the things we do from the district standpoint, we can't do a lot of what we do for our children without the relationship we have with the city. And it's a unique relationship. It's a very unique relationship. If you go across other cities, you don't have that kind of relationship. But from our standpoint, and Mario was here, Mario was standing next to me, back a few years ago, he was thinking about, there's Mario, he's thinking about how can I impact. And then we also have TLC Cube, many people forget that. We talk about transforming the classroom, campus, community. And this is an example of putting those three things together, how you're making a transformation. Well, Mario put out a grant, the Carol White Physical Education Grant. And we were one of 56 in the country that got that grant. And I think that was a catalyst because Marty's already moving. And he just finds ways to kind of bring it together. From that grant, then we got the Let's Move Healthy School. And then from that grant, we also then said, hey, city, why don't we partner up? And why don't we put this under this umbrella? So now you see we're running very unique in that the city and the district are one of the very few, I think maybe the only one in the nation, that are actually concurrently part of that effort. So when you start talking about all those things, it's a catalyst, it's a momentum, it's a way to highlight everyone's work. And then you see, it's very difficult. I said, if Judge Crane puts on, and they said, well, he has one on. As a 3-time graduate of UT, that's why it's just very difficult to put this on. And Maroon's okay with the A&M, and I was looking around, then the mayor put it on. Anyway, that's another story. And it's just, I have to, when people that are filming, they're going to send it back, and I just don't want my diplomas to be taken away. That's how strict it is. Anyway, it's for the cause. But what I was hoping to convey today is that everybody standing here, and all the efforts and the honoring, and people knowing that when you put it together in this manner, that yes, we're taking care of today, but we're also taking care of tomorrow. And that's a big piece for us. And that knowing that we have to continue to do those things. And then you see all the people that help out and that also want to be part of this effort. And we now have national attention. We're one of the very few, but that's what it takes. And it's all for this city and for the citizens of the city and especially for the students of the city. So we welcome being a part of this. We look forward to it, and we look forward to showing our presence on Saturday in this effort to have such a great weekend. So everyone enjoy not only the rest of the day, but the weekend's festivities. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Dr. Ponce. So it is all about working together, and we do have such a unique partnership with our district and our city, and we love that. And also speaking of a great partnership, Miss Sandra Sanchez. We all know her from the Monitor, but she's also a big supporter, organizer of our Kids Marathon. So Miss Sanchez.
Good morning. Are you guys ready to run on Saturday? Yes. No, I didn't hear you. Are you ready to run on Saturday? Yes! Okay. Because every child who finishes this run or walk this Saturday is going to get this medal. And it symbolizes the efforts that they put into it. And that's what this Kids Marathon is about. I respect the city and the school district for putting on such a great set of events this weekend. But to my heart, I have to say that I'm a big believer in the Kids Marathon because it starts with our children. They're our future. And if we can make this generation healthy and fit and love to get out and proud of their bodies, they will take that for the rest of their lives. We started the Kids Marathon, a partnership with the City of McAllen, McAllen ISD, and the Monitor 2 years ago. This year, through the gracious support of United Healthcare, DHR, Doctors Hospital at Renaissance, and now Texas A&M AgriLife and A&M AgriLife Extension Services through their Healthy South Texas program. Every child who runs is going to get a wonderful shirt, a medal, a water bottle, and after the run, there is going to be a health fair where there's going to be asthma screening, diabetes testing, free education and nutrition tips, weight measurement. I'm not going to stand on the scale, but you're welcome to. We hope that the entire community will come out. The Kids Marathon is absolutely free. It's for ages K through 8th grade. Parents may run or walk with their child. But even if you don't have a child in that age group, we hope that you come out for the health fair afterwards. We hope you tell your neighbors. And we hope to see everybody at the starting line at 8 a.m. Chief Rodriguez is going to lead the pack. So are you guys ready to run? Yeah! Thank you.
Thanks, Sandra. So obviously we're gearing up for a huge weekend. We have our 5K, we have our relay teams, we have our not half marathon because Mr. Roy says we can't call it a half marathon. It's 13 miles. We have our full marathon, and there's a lot of work that goes into it, and a big part of that is McAllen Parks and Rec. So joining us now, our director to round it out, Mike Hernandez.
Good morning. I want to thank all of you for being here. We're very blessed to have excellent partnerships, and we're also very fortunate to have sponsors in the community that are helping us make this possible. I want to recognize those sponsors and thank them for everything they're contributing for this wonderful weekend. We have PSI, Bogus Ford, International Bank, L&F Distributors, Aristati, United Healthcare, HEB, Academy, Doctors Hospital, Channel 5, Frost Bank, Rio Grande Regional, Elements Massage, Travelers Produce, Lone Star National Bank, Musco Lighting, Advanced Orthopedics, Car Wash, Brookridge, Rofa Architects, U.S. Border Patrol, McAllen Sports Commission, Road ID, Watermill Express, and Twang. So if we can just have a big round of applause for all our sponsors who are making that happen for us. Thank you very much. So we encourage you, even if you're not running, come and join us. We'll have plenty of seating for spectators. There's nothing better for runners, from what I hear. I'm not a runner myself, but there's nothing better than have people rooting them on and saying, hey, here they come. We have plenty of seating. We'll have a very safe route, a very safe run. We thank all the departments with the City of McAllen, and of course all our sponsors for making this happen. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Mike. So that concludes our press conference today. Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you, Crane family. Thank you, Castañeda, all our city and school leaders. It's going to be an awesome, amazing weekend. We will see you then.